Hello, Alex is here with Alex Run, Live Next Level. And today I would like us to talk about something that I recently learned actually after I turned 40. That is that discipline is a lie. It's not all about discipline. So if you're thinking that running, exercising, it takes a lot of discipline, that's not true. That's not the complete picture. What really matters is the habit of running. The habits in our lives, they dictate our life. Discipline is just a short part or small part of building the habit. I did a lot of running and still run a lot. And what I have found out through running and preparing to races that it's also about the mindset. And what I would say that mindset is actually step zero and habits discipline is step one. So before you go into running, you need to check your mindset and make sure that nothing is stopping you from doing the running, exercising, biking, swimming, any other activity that you want to do. And it doesn't have to be all about exercise as well. It could be something else in your life. Here's an example I would like to share with you. I just recently ran my first marathon after I turned 40. And the reason I have not tried it before was because after running a couple half marathons, I told to myself that there's no way I can run one more half a marathon. So after finishing a half a marathon, I'll be like, there's no way I can run more. I don't know how people run full marathons. That story about myself just stuck with me for a very long time. And I just did not even try to train for a marathon. I just focused on running half a marathons, 5Ks, things like that. But then it occurred to me that if I would want to run a marathon, I need to do it sooner than later because the longer I wait, that ability for me to do that kind of work just fades away as I age. So I started to research, look at the strategies, different running plans, gear used, all of these different things to see if I can actually train and run my marathon. And as you can see, I did. I was able to finish my first marathon last year or a year ago. I did not get hurt or injured. And I'm super proud of myself. My family is proud of me. It's a great feeling. But if I would not change my mindset, if I would not tell myself or start believing in myself and telling myself the right stories, I would never get to the first step, the next step. So, running is not all about discipline, it's also about having the right mindset. So, make sure that you take an inventory about what type of thoughts you have about yourself. Write them down. And then you can go through the exercise and see which ones are not true anymore. The next thing you should do is write down maybe 5 things about yourself that you believe are true, positive things. It can be um, I'm a saver, meaning I don't spend too much money. I have a steady job. I have great kids. I'm a great father, mother. I make certain amount of money. Any other achievement you did. And then at the end, put that I am a good runner. I'm able to run 5K, 10K, half a marathon, marathon distances, and just make that mindset change. That will be the biggest thing that you do. Because once you have that belief in yourself, you will be able to plan accordingly, set the proper goals. You will be able to research and find the solutions to your other next problems, questions, challenges. You will be able to buy the right gear, find what you need, and things like that. Let me tell you guys, having a habit of running is just like, it feels like a miracle. It becomes so much easier. You don't have to push yourself every morning to wake up, to go running. You start feeling so much better. There's a lot less friction that comes in your life. This habit of running changes other things that you do and how you do. It surrounds you with different type of people. It just, your life will change and transform in so many ways. But make sure that you check with your doctor that running is okay, you know. Have a right plan and start doing it correctly. And what I mean is, change your mindset, do all of the needed research, and just start slowly moving to your goal. Do maybe 2 short sessions during the week for a month, then add a third long session. But be consistent. Just consistently show up. Pick the same days, preferably same time, and just stick to it. You don't have to do long, maybe 15 to 25 minutes in the beginning, and just do it consistently to create that habit. Once you create that habit, which by the way takes about 66 days on average, depending on complexity of your habits, but it takes about 66 days for your habit to solidify. After that, it's just so much easier to keep on running, to keep on doing things. And you will find yourself that once a week, then once a month, you still need to push yourself a little bit, use a little bit of discipline. But then it's just inertia. You're flying, you're doing things by, it's a routine, it's a habit. And then all that freed up mental energy can be used to achieve other things. And that's how you grow. You basically create systems, these habits that carry you, and you don't have to have a lot of energy to push yourself. And you can grow and grow, and then people will look at you from the side, and they'll be like, how are you doing so many things? How are you able to do this, and this? How are you able to achieve this, and this? And the secret is that first you change your mindset, and then you understand that using discipline to create the habit is the trick. And you have the habit, and that's by building that habit, you achieve your goal. Once you achieve your goal, you can move on to the next goal and things like that. I like to create one habit at a time, because I'm already doing so many other things, and there's just so much time and energy you have, right? But focusing on one habit at a time just helps me to stay consistent and to grow as a person and achieve so many other things. I wish you guys the same, that you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. You can grow in whatever you need to grow and become your best, and understand that living next level is not all about just doing so many things. It's about consistency, right mindset, and right habits, and a little bit of discipline to keep those habits going. And life becomes so much easier, so much more enjoyable, so much better, and you can go for the long run. And that's what I wish you guys. Take care and see you around running.